China. What's good, everybody? From my house, back with another video. Today, let me tell y'all the most funniest moment ever. Now, I never witnessed a nigga do some shit like this. Out of all the years I've been alive, I never witnessed some stuff like this. So the other night, me and my boys went out to the Hookah Lounge. They don't want me to mention their names, so I'm just gonna call Habibi, my boy K. We all went out to the Hookah Lounge, and before then, we went to the casino. Long story short, I won about $62. My boy K won $36, and I met Habibi won around 100 something, and he lost it. And he ended up leaving with $0. So we get to the Hookah Lounge. Now at first I didn't want to go, but I was like, you know what? Let me give it a shot. So we get there, we walk in. The first thing I see is nothing but Muslim people. Now I'm like, dang, we the only black people in here? My boy K looking at me, he like, bro, he like, Jerry, bro, don't be weird. I'm like, I ain't being weird, I'm just saying we the only black people. Like, it was nothing but Muslim dudes everywhere. That all the waitresses were Muslims. Man, the waitresses was fine. Shoot, they way fine. I may get some hate for this, but I think the waitresses at that Hookah Lounge are way finer than the waitresses at Hooters. Yep, I said it. Y'all might hit me all, but like, Julie, how can you say that, man? Them girls out, yeah, skip them girls at Hooters and Twin Peaks. The waitresses at the Hookah Lounge, that's where it's at. Anywho, we sit down and we're looking at our menus. Now we're a crap. I admit we was glancing at the waitresses. You know, some fine ones walked by. We was glancing at them. You know, this man how BB was making them so obvious. Like every waitress that bent over, he'd be like, nigga act like you finna have a heart attack. He'd be like, that girl got a fat booty. I'm like, bro, don't be loud, man. We got Muslims sitting over here. They probably gonna look at us and be like, what the heck? Now some Muslim dudes was looking at us, I guess because me and Kay were the only black dudes there, so they was like looking at us or whatever. And then a couple of them was all like, "Oh man, we like your haircut." I'm like, "Oh, thank you, man." And then they was like, "Oh, I like your chain." I'm like, "Oh, well, thank you, bro." Little do they know this chain is from Timu. Then one dude looked at me, he's like, "Wow, bro, you must have spit a bang on that." I'm like, "Yeah, I sure did." That man thought I was rich. He was like, "Oh, but I thought you were rich, bro. I love your necklace." I was like, He's like, "I love your chain." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." So we're looking through the menu. We order our food. We all got chicken shawarma with fries, and me and Kay got some smoothies. And that food is so dang good, man. It's also a little expensive, but hey, it was worth it. Like that shawarma was so dang good. Them fries was even better, man. Wish I could go back there again. I might go there for my birthday. If y'all want to go there, hit me up. So we eating our food, and this man Habibi talking about some. Now this is the crazy part. This man Habibi kept begging me and Kay to order some cake. We like, bro, we don't want no dang cake. If you want the cake, you order. He was like, okay, I ordered and I paid. I'm like, all right. So we got the cake, and this man lied and said it was Kay's birthday, so he can get some cake. So all the waitresses came to the table. They was singing us happy birthday or whatever. Oh shit, they were singing him happy birthday, and they was clapping their hands. This man, baby, he's over here recording smug. He like, I'm like, bro, I'm like, what's up with this dude, man, over here? All them fine girls at the table, man, don't know how to act. He like, and then they all walked away. I'm like, yo, you good? And then he whispers to me. He comes over to me. He whispers. He's like, Jenny, I gotta confess something. I'm like, what is it? I'm thinking this man finna tell me he gay or something. I thought that dude was gonna tell me he's secretly gay. This dude looked at me. He told me, he was like, the real reason he wanted a piece of cake so them waitresses could come to the table. I'm sitting here, I'm trying to process. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, let me get this straight. I'm like, so the main reason you lied and say it's this man's birthday, so you could get a piece of cake and have all the girls come to the table? He's like, yes. I was in tears. I was falling out the chair. I sat there. I'm like, bro, ain't no way in hell. This dude sat here, lied about it being K's birthday, just so the girls could come up, just so all the girls could come to the table. Y'all, the worst part about that is they was all standing at the table. And this man did not say anything to the girls. Bro, I was so annoyed. I'm sitting here. I'm like, bro, they was all at the table. This man could have been talking to him. He could have been getting numbers, flirting, making him smile, anything. He didn't do nothing. Bro was just recording this man, K on his phone, talking about some. I'm like, bro. Even on the way back, I told this dude, I'm like, bro, you didn't even talk to none of them. And he sat there and was like, I'm like, bro. That was the worst part about that. Man's lied. This dude did all that to get all the waitresses at the table. And when they all standing around the table, he didn't talk to none one of them. Now, some of y'all gonna probably be like, Jerry, don't be talking about him. You probably didn't talk to him either. Now, it was his plan, because I didn't want to, cockblock. It was his plan. So I was like, all right, let me let him do his plan. And he didn't say a word. Now, I talked to about a couple of them. I was finna go in and get the digits, but one's engaged. The other is married. They could have been lying. Who knows? But hey, who cares? But yeah. Well, that's the most funniest shit ever. Like, who the heck gonna lie? Just lie about it being somebody's birthday, just to get all of the waitresses to the table. And then they all come to the table, and you don't even say a word. This dude kept looking at me. He was recording, looking at me. He was like, I'm looking at him. I'm like, this dude looking at me. He's like, I'm like, bro, I'm like, that was the most funniest thing ever, man. I was in tears. I was falling out my seat. I was like, ooh. Now Dana almost fell on the floor. Then the Muslim dude's looking at me. They're like, and then one Muslim dude came up to me. He's like, brother, you okay? He's like, brother, you okay? I was like, yes, I'm good. And I was laughing. And I told the Muslim dude what happened. That dude fell. This dude fell out laughing. He looked at Habibi. He's like, brother. He's like, brother, you lied about it being his birthday so the girls can come to the table? And this man Habibi's like, yes. And then he's like, oh, well, did you get some numbers? I sat there, I told him, I'm like, nope, they was all standing right here. He didn't say a peep. He didn't get no numbers. Then he looked at me, he's like, oh, brother, I'm disappointed. He's like, I'm disappointed, brother. You should have got some numbers or flooded. I told him the same thing. I was like, yes, you could at least got some numbers, just had a normal conversation, or you could have flirted and make him smile, like any freaking thing. But this man just stood there like recording. He was like looking at me. Man, that was the most funniest thing ever. But make sure, if y'all enjoyed the story time video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell in the top corner, and my previous story time my story time playlist is going to be somewhere up here through the video. And yeah, y'all, it's 2025, so I'm trying to push out some more videos as I can. Your boy got a promotion at his job, so I'm working a lot more hours. So your boy gonna be snoozing, straight up choosing. But I'm gonna try my best to drop more videos. I got another story time video coming, and I might also try and do some gym videos. If y'all got ideas for gym videos, hit your boy up, dude.